Right, so two students came to me last week, and it turned out last week that both of them, something had happened their left hand, which a lot of times when something happens to your hand on guitar, you might think, well, I'll take a break, I'll rest up. And this video is a very short video to give you a few ideas on what you could do in the event that something does happen to your left hand on guitar. Now, the first thing I'm recommending is that you focus on the other hand completely if that's still okay to work. And this does nothing, it takes a rest, okay? So the reason I find this useful is because a long time ago myself as a teenager, I'd hurt my own hand and I loved playing guitar so much that I was like, well, I want to keep going with something with respect to recovery. So what I did was, I ended up working on my cross picking, all right? So one little simple exercise you could do is you could just decide to hit a down on the E string, and up on the D string, a down on the E again, and up on the G. So every time I'm moving to the next string after I hit the top one. Then I go up again, then I go down again, and then I go up again. Okay, so those are all the little pointers there. And what that does over time, it allows you to go. Which in and itself, you might think, well, that doesn't really sound like a song or anything like that. But watch this. I'm going to put on a chord. We'll say my hand now has gotten better. And this is what happens. So all of a sudden, that work I did with the other hand is put back into the context of a song or another exercise, and you've still made good use out of the time you had. So that's one little exercise with picking. And of course, then what you can do over time is you can decide, well, if you want to get into finger picking, and that's like, I have another video up, it's on the Facebook, as to a reading tab where I talk about the PIMA method of just naming the fingers. So you'll hit the thumb on the E string, index on the G, thumb on the E again, index on, second finger, that's your middle now, on the B, thumb on the top E string again, and then your ring finger there on the thin E string. So again, that would sound like this. Just little things, but the thing about that is, when you're doing it, it can seem like such a little, just a little insignificant thing to be working on. But all of a sudden, when you've spent a couple of weeks practicing just that while the hand recovers, you get back to your playing and you'll have all these little improvements made. Alright, so I hope this helps. If anybody has any questions or anything else, please post a comment below.